My name is Gary. Today we're going to be talking to the founding director of Rebay, Bob. Bob is visiting us from a faraway place called New York City. Come on in, Bob. Welcome to the show.
Gary, how you doing today?
Pleasure to see you.
Pleasure to see you too. Glad to be back.
How was your trip?
It was good. It was real good.
It's wonderful to have you.
Thanks.
Okay, so we're going to start off with a few questions and introduce you to the crowd out here. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Bob.
Well, this new thing that we're coming up with, reverse auctions, is a really great thing that I came up with about 5 years ago. Look, people know a little bit about reverse auctions. It's been around since the late 1990s, but my company, Rebay, 5 years ago launched our website, and it has been phenomenal ever since.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. So tell us about the criticisms of Rebay. There's some criticisms that it's not working. Could you tell us about that?
Well, everybody knows about eBay. You go on there, try and sell a product, people bid up, driving up the price, and then whoever bids the highest price, they win the product. What we do on Rebay is I go out there with a need. I want to buy a car, and I got the specifications for the car that I want. Then all the dealers go on there, and the ones that can provide that car go on there, and they essentially bid the price down. Whoever bids the lowest price wins, and that's great for me as the consumer. And I make my little cut off the side here for my Rebay website.
That's fantastic.
And I'm making billions on the side.
So it's a very interesting topic. So should you always use reverse auctions?
There's certain situations that you don't want to. Once again, if you're going through some acquisition basic course or something, you probably don't want to use reverse auction a whole lot. You're going to build up the relationships with the suppliers, and you want to develop that relationship. Reverse auction is probably not the best route to go. And then there's an argument out there that suppliers don't even like it. Well, guess what? All the suppliers on Rebay love it. They're making millions.
There's money to be made, folks. There's money to be made.
It's a great system.
That is fantastic. You're a genius, Bob.
Thanks.
A genius.
Thanks.
So tell us about the factors that people should know about reverse auctions.
Well, there's various factors involved with reverse auctions. The first one is product specifications. The specifications of product are an important factor in determining whether or not this product is an appropriate purchase for the reverse auction.
That's very fascinating, Bob. Keep going.
Reverse auctions are generally more conducive to a purchase where the specifications are simple and there's not a lot of differences between the supplier offerings. This is true if the item being purchased are commodities are defined by a well-accepted industry standard.
Wow.
In these cases, the nature of the items in the supplier offering make them more conducive to a price-based negotiation like reverse auctions. Highly engineered, branded, or unique items with complex specifications generally lend themselves to a different purchasing process, like a request for proposal. You also need to make sure the supplier products are really and truly similar so that you will not be disappointed in the qualities, features, or competitive bidding may not be sufficient to drive the price lower and produce the desired results for the buyer. A third important factor is the pricing structure.
Wow, there's three. Keep going.
This is not as important as some of the others, but it should not be overlooked. Reverse auctions work well as a means of price discovery.
Do they work well?
You should never use reverse auctions when there's a limited supply or a time when the price is fluctuating rapidly. In these cases, suppliers may be hesitant to lower their price. There should be an opportunity for actual savings over other purchasing methods and tools. This sounds obvious, but it can sometimes be overlooked. The possible level of savings will be dictated by reverse auction is the level of the relationship with the prospective supplier. If the contract with the supplier will be for a highly strategic and important relationship, reverse auctions may not be the best option. For highly collaborative long-term auction with a strategic supplier, unless it is between several other strategic suppliers. Reverse auctions are more appropriate where the relationship with the supplier is more transactional rather than collaborative.
Very, very interesting. Very informative.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'll tell you, it's a billion-dollar business every year.
Thanks for sharing all that information. I'm sure the people in TV land have enjoyed watching it.
I'll tell you what, I got another great example right here. You want some depleted uranium?
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going to do a quick 5-minute bid for us. Around the world, I'm going to have sellers coming to us to try and give us depleted uranium.
Bob,
let's get into this.
Bob, you're really turning it up a notch. That's fantastic.
It's only been a week. The rush of being home and rapid fading, failing to recall what I was missing all that time in England. It sent me aimlessly on foot or by the help of transportation to knock on windows where a friend no longer lived. I had forgotten. There's always something to remind me of another place and time where love that traveled far and found me.
Yeah!
You stayed outside too.
What? Huh? Yeah!
3, 2, 1. Bid's over. $5.95 and we got 2 tons of depleted uranium. I mean, is there anything better than that?
What a deal. That's fantastic.
It is. Straight out of North Korea, probably be here in about 3 days.
Wow. I wonder if FedEx delivers.
Not as good as rebate, that's for sure.
That's fantastic. Bob, great example. You really showed us how this works. And it does work.
Gary, it was great to be here today.
Bob, it was wonderful to have you. You're always welcome back at the show. And I wish Rebay the best of success.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming. And I have a gift for you. An FAR.
This is great. This is really what I wanted. This is, I'm going to take this back to the shop. The guys are going to love this gift.
I hope they enjoy it.
Thanks
Thanks again, Bob. I appreciate it.
Harry, supper's ready!
Thanks for coming, folks. I got to go. My mom made dinner. So I'll see you next week when we make a bird's nest. See you later.
Santa Claus, he's got a mouth full of cookies. Thank you.